Good evening. Welcome to the stream. I am House of Grind, and tonight, well, we're going to give another shot at trying to finish up Rad Racer. What's up, Darth? I was actually thinking, after hopefully beating Rad Racer, I don't know, maybe we could start Mega Man Zero. That is your request, right? Yeah, I'd be down with starting that. I do have it already, so...
Yes! Yes! That's the best ever. Sorry, I'm yelling a lot.
What's up, Icarus? How are you? Well, it's so funny I got the two of you in here. Icarus, who requested the current game that we're playing, and then Darth, who requested the next game that's up and coming. Okay. I hope so, Saber. I hope so. I fought the insurance company and won. You fought the law and you won. Yeah, and I think certainly at some point we can talk about that. I will say, I don't know, it's been an emotional day. I feel much more at peace, but just between the assassination that happened and being 9/11. So it's a lot to think about. But for now, let's get into a little bit of Rad Racer. By the way, when we played this on Tuesday, shoot. By the way, when we played this on Tuesday, I did got so damn close to the end, like it was literally the last little red dot that was by the finish line. But it is, so what it is, the second checkpoint is ridiculously difficult to get to. I got pretty consistent with getting to the first checkpoint, but getting to the second checkpoint is just, it's insane. They don't give you enough time. And so even without crashing, I remember just by bumping too much, you can't make it to the second checkpoint, so I'm hoping I'll have a little bit more success. Here's the first checkpoint, yeah. So yeah, that first checkpoint, as long as I don't crash, it's pretty darn easy. That was... God. So I don't think we can make it now. It was going really well. Just, it's like the perfect storm, the way that they move sometimes. So I think we're going to make it to the last dot. But it's just this checkpoint is brutal. Yep. So that spot that I'm at right there, I got to that spot on Tuesday at least a dozen times. You lurked on Tuesday? It's all good, man. Sometimes you just gotta hug a pillow. It's all good. That was a good attempt, actually. The crash, that's super cheap. Okay, there we go. But the crash that I had was actually, oh, jeez. I just thought the crash was unexpected, so. Again, what can you do there?
How dare
Oh yeah, I heard. So you got the benefits going. That's good, man. Congratulations. I forgot to put the music on, but I can't do it now. I gotta wait for the right moment. There we go. Alright, so we gotta have speed here and no crashing. Whoa, that was super close. Yeah, now we're in trouble here. It's very tough when they block you in where one is to the side of you and one is in front of you. It's very tough to deal with. Come on, where's my checkpoint? Checkpoint! Yes, okay. And we immediately get... Oh, God, infuriating. Sucks. Oh, you can't wait to try this game out myself. Did I request it for you, Austin? Yeah, I got this in the queue. Yeah, it's too, in my opinion, it's like a lot of NES games, Austin, so it's fun, it has good controls, I like it. They just pump up the difficulty. Just it's like I'm on the last race and it's like it's I don't know, I just think it's sort of unfair difficulty, but again, this is just what they did in a lot of old school games, so who knows? I mean, you might love it. Like I said, I still think it's good. It's fun. I'm just a little bit annoyed at this final stage. And all they had to do, so in between checkpoints you get a certain amount of time, as you can see. all they had to do was on the second checkpoint give you like 5 more seconds. Because they cut it too close. See, this, like that. I mean, I don't know what to do there. The cars won't move, and there's always 3 wide. So it gets a bit frustrating. I don't know why I crashed. Yeah, you don't flip as much in the earlier levels because the cars aren't... The enemy cars aren't as aggressive. And there's not as many of them. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just more fun. This is... First checkpoint coming up. I can't believe my time's running out. That's insane. Alright, so this is by far the most difficult checkpoint on the map. I really need to keep my speed up if I want to have a chance of reaching it. This is bad. Woo! Oh, and I did take tomorrow off from the day job, so I'm thinking of doing a daytime-ish stream. So if anyone's around during the day and wants some company. Did I not make it? This is ridiculous that I didn't make this. No crashing at all. Yeah, that's the problem with this stage right there. Yo, Austin's over on YouTube as well. You just can't do that. Trying to find like an actual way to get past that second group. But I can get by this first group. Just do that. But no, I haven't tried that, but from what I remember, like actually getting through the full game is really long. What does it take to get through like a single player? Like to complete it. See, this stinks when there's 3 wide because there's nothing you can do. I think someone added a racing game to the queue. Outrun? Is that what got added? Outrun from the Genesis? 46 races, yeah. I don't have interest in 46 races, but... This has 8. And because of the difficulty level, 8 is more than enough. Alright, the cars were reversed there. That was odd. I think if the difficulty was better managed, they could have done a lot more races in this. Like, what the... Jeez. So again, there's the first checkpoint. But it always comes down to this one. This is a good start to the checkpoint. Yeah, really good start. This is bad. You mother... God, that's infuriating. Totally would have made it if it wasn't for that crash. God. Hey, Cooler, how are you? I'm already sort of losing interest in this again. And it's all because of the second checkpoint. Thanks, Austin. Doing my best here. 3 wide again. There's nothing you can do until you basically have to just kind of brake check, and then they'll eventually, Jesus. Then they'll eventually move out of the way. Like, you know, one will slow down or one will speed up and then you can sneak through. Jesus, get out of the... I got lucky there were no signs there. Or else I would have been donezo. And it's going to be 3 wide again. Well, that's the end of that. You can't crash on this checkpoint. It's 3 wide again. What am I supposed to do? Try again. Oh, and I'm sorry, I missed Haldan Gore came in here earlier. Sorry I didn't say hello. What's up, Haldan and Cryptic? How's it going, brother? Welcome in. Good to see you. I must have been caught up in the racing. No! No! It's just too much bumping. I don't know if we can make it. Get out of the way. Come on, where's the change in the sky? I need to see the change in... Oh, jeez. We're screwed. 3 wide. I hate this frickin' checkpoint. This is bullshit. God, this pisses me off. Such nonsense. You got an idea.
Everywhere! God, they're here! They're ripping my flesh off! Your firearms are useless against them!
Send in the bees. Yeah, I mean, I'm good overall, Haldan. Like I said, it was a bit of an emotional day here. Yeah, just really unfortunate stuff, but... But all that said, of course, I'm still very thankful. Yeah, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, but also on top of that, it's the anniversary of 9/11 in this country. Which is, to me, kind of changed everything. That was where I believe that I think without a doubt, that our own government participated. And so, it always brings up sad things, and then to think about what happened at Utah Valley State College yesterday. I mean, I'm sure we're going to talk about it more at some point, so... And of course, if anyone wants to share their feelings or how it's affecting them, you're certainly more than welcome. As you know, this is an open forum for whatever you all like to discuss. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Well, Cryptic, feel free to express yourself. I trust all of you, and but I just throw it out there. Everyone, just be thoughtful about how you express yourselves regarding it. And as long as you do that, then of course, I support whatever it is that you want to express. Whew. That was It scares me a little bit sometimes when you try to go between cars, because it's very hard to predict like that. It's very hard to predict if you're going to bump the front end of the car that you're trying to get around, because you can't see the front end. So you have to sort of just have like a feel for it. And I probably don't have the greatest. Disclaimer, I would likely have had arguments with Kirk, but I know I would have had fun having them. Yeah, me too. Well, and to me, what the most important point in all of that, Darth, is that he allowed argument. He created a forum for argument. And that's all that we all want. That's all that we all can ask for. Because genuine argument, as we know from the Stefan Molyneux book, Art of the Argument, which I've read. I've probably read like half that book on stream, because it was requested so many times. That argument, and you know, presenting argument is the basis for being able to have reasonable disagreements, right? It's like that needs to be commonplace. And the worst thing that we can have, one of the worst things we can have in this world, is someone being shut down and not being allowed to try to rationally and reasonably explain themselves, right? That's when society just goes down the tubes. We don't have to agree, but we do have to have means of communication and means of... God, I'm never going to make this. There was just way too much bumping. Come on, go! Oh, I'm close. See how the sky started to change? When the sky changes color the first time, that means we're close to that second checkpoint. You notice the same vibe in Canadian and American left-wing media. Snickers, celebration, gleeful rejoicing in this gratuitous gory event. Can't believe I've seen 2 necks opened bloody in a single week. It's, again, I think of all of it as propaganda media. And that they're, of course, one of their jobs is to continue to incite this type of division and violence. The only initial response to it is to denounce it. What they're trying to create is for people not to, well, the phrase that I use today, put the shoe on the other foot, right? The sense of getting people to recognize that if you respond in a certain way but don't consider if you were in that situation how it would affect you, then that's a problem and that's unacceptable. So again, the idea being, if someone doesn't support Charlie Kirk or any speaker for any reason, but then there's someone that they love and they support, and the same thing happens to them, right? Just take a step back and realize, would you want that? Would you be okay with that? Yes or no? And clearly the answer is no, and people need to be held accountable to at least have that kind of perspective when they're talking about it. And the fact that we have, at least in this country and Canada too, apparently, which I figured, and I'm sure in the UK, most Western countries, corporate funded media organizations that refuse to at least hold that perspective, that basic perspective. Working at a local arcade, there you go. Hey, Icarus, I popped on your channel like earlier today. It was like late, it was like this morning sometime, and you were, I don't know what was going on. There was just lots of like insane yelling going on, so I peaced out. So I hope everything's okay over there. Alright, got to the first checkpoint pretty easily, and now get off the side of the road! Okay, now it's the challenge. Okay, we're running out of time. Where's the checkpoint? When's the sky gonna change color? We're not gonna make it. Oh. I really... It's crazy that one checkpoint, so the checkpoint from the first one to the second one, is really affecting the overall experience in the game. It's sort of crazy to think about. Like, some levels earlier than this, some were tougher than others, but this one checkpoint is the hardest thing. It's imbalanced. Everything is fine. It was probably my dad trying to instigate stuff. I feel he is angry, jealous. I got my disability extended. Yeah, no, it was just you. It was just you playing and yelling. But yeah. Maybe I brought the guy up before, a famous psychiatrist over here with a podcast, and a brutal yet transparent news commentator died a couple years back. My roommate and I even set up a photo of the guy in our living room. We still miss the guy and his energy. That's happened a few times. Yeah, now they're reversed. I don't know what to do when they're reversed, I guess. Jeez. This is... And I mentioned this on Tuesday. The other, like, major flaw here is there's a turbo button. And the turbo button makes you go much faster and obviously crash much easier. But the fact of that if you don't use the turbo button constantly on this stage, you don't have a chance of making the checkpoints, and that's a major flaw. In my opinion, but what do I know? And whenever you see the smoke coming out of the back of the car, that means I'm using turbo. So as you can see, it's pretty much just a constant thing. So, that's interesting. All right, I did get a few extra seconds for this time because I did so well on the first checkpoint. So it looks like I got 3 extra seconds. So that should be enough as long as I don't crash. I don't really know how that works. Do you know how that works, Icarus? With getting additional time when you hit a checkpoint? Nope, not gonna do it, see? I had to slow way down there. Damn, 3 wide again. Okay, we made it. Whoa, that blue car came in so fast. Last checkpoint, come on. Here we go. Let's do it. I can't believe this shit. The car wasn't moving, it was in the middle lane, so I went to the left, and you see how quickly it just threw me right off the track, you f***ing game. That really pisses me off. There's no way we're gonna get it now. Yeah, thanks a lot. There's the... No, that's just the next turn. Alright, let's take a little break here for a moment. It's always disappointing. A friend of ours plays Magic the Gathering with us every now and then. With a couple of beers down, he said something like, I need to pee on Doc Mayu's grave before I die. We called him out on his shit and whatever. Well, happened to have played another game today. We brought up Kirk. His rhetoric was the same, amused even. I had to come to the conclusion that when I die, this snake will likely spin on my grave. These people, man. So, hey, Eris, welcome in. So, Darth, I assume you're not gonna play a game anymore with him. Yeah, you just hold up. Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Yes! Yes! That's the best ever. Sorry. I'm yelling a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think, Icarus, you're a much more seasoned veteran of this game than I am, so. I'm sure if I played it often, I would get better at it. Well, what I would say, so were they both under the influence, Darth? Were they both drunken boasts? Because I don't think, let's see, you didn't mention... Oh, okay. See, so for me, that's the kind of thing I can... If someone's altered and they have a really good track record and they cross the line or do something when they're altered, then I would talk to them when they're not and just get their feedback on it. And if they apologize and say that wasn't my intention or whatever, I can let that pass. But when they do it, completely sober and they show you truly who they are and how they really feel, then I think you have to make a really hard decision. Be nice, stay nice, D nice. Anyone cheering the death of Kirky straight block. I don't need that in my life because these people are beyond saving. Yeah, I mean, I would say... Yeah, I guess I would say it depends on the situation, of course, whether or not it's just, But I think there's nothing wrong with doing that, Cryptic. I mean, we only have so many years and hours, years in our life and hours in the day, and you have to decide how you want to spend them. And right, so at some point you have to question, do I want to be around people like this? Do I want to take the time to try to understand them? Do I want to sift through what's going on in their life or anything like that? And if not, there's nothing wrong with just sort of moving on. All right, let's give this another shot. So damn close. Yeah. And I wanted to say something else too, Darth, about what you were saying. But I'm sorry, I just need to focus here. I don't think I'm fast enough here. It's not... Okay. I mean, they did take the guy... They did take the very guy whose entire career was to provide a discussion platform between political opponents, and quite frankly, he was a rather moderate guy, and they still shot him. Well, again, it's this idea that I don't care who you are and what your beliefs are, but if you're someone that has a position where you can generate an audience and you create a platform for people to speak, I mean, that's huge. You create a platform for people with different opinions to speak. And that's even bigger. Because a lot of people create platforms and only allow people to speak that share their exact same, their belief system or their ideas and their opinions. So, but yeah, absolutely moderate, I would agree. Generation that would lead. And so if you're a global power and you want to keep your global power, you need to control the younger generation. That is crucial. And if someone starts to get into their heads and say, hey, you can actually think for yourselves and do good things and help others and love and care for others, and that goes against your globalist agenda, well... So as much as we see him, Darth, as moderate, I think he was tapping into a resource...
No way, dude! Fuck you, game! What the fuck?
...that those in power saw as a giant threat. That's my guess. See, now this, how am I mean, jeez. I think there's no chance I can reach the checkpoint here. The cars were just too... Yeah. Nope, we're not going to make it. What is... I want to find the person that programmed this particular checkpoint and, like, I don't know, poke him in the eye or something. Because this is ruining the game for me. This one checkpoint is ruining the game. Oh, there it is. We almost made it. I needed 2 more seconds. There's a time for both models, a room full of highly capable people selected for whatever purpose, you know. That's why we have podcasts. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, what the hell happened? So what, the stream dropped? God, that's so ridiculous. I didn't even notice I was so focused on the darn race. Okay. Well, it seems that the health of it seems to be fine now, so it must have been just a anomaly. But yeah, I see on OBS it says 1 minute, so... Or it says, yeah, live for 1 minute. Okay. Let's try again. It's like the stream hit a bump. Hog is so violent. Well, you know me, Cooler, I ain't got time for words. I do my talking with my fists. Well, don't nowadays some mentally compromised and retarded people say that words are violence? I'm pretty sure that that's, you know, been a thing for some people that are slow and broken. I don't like you, game. Hog is like, I want to find person who made this and apply pressure to their eyeballs. I just want to say, why would you make a one checkpoint on the last level that's the most difficult thing in the entire game? If I could more consistently get by this second checkpoint, I already would have beat the game for sure. Alright, so first checkpoint right here. Alright, we got 1 bonus second. But I can't be going off-road like that. It's just too slow. So keep an eye on the clock here. If the sky isn't changing by about 5 or 6 seconds left on the clock, it's over. Sky isn't changing yet. Yeah, it's over. Now the sky's gonna change. There it goes. It's too late. Not gonna make it. So the sky changed with 1 second left. It's just not enough. I think lies and manipulative tactics can hurt pretty deep, but that's not the words themselves. Right. They had to have their quarter muncher arcade moment in the game. It was almost a standard at the time. Oh, you could be right, Cooler. You definitely could be right. You have the willpower of a god house. I would have TMB'd this a long time ago. Thanks, Cryptic. I mean, there's a lot of people that I would say tolerate retro games and the challenge of them a lot more than I do, but I'm just trying to be honest about my experience, and I understand overall for me it's not always going to be like a smooth playthrough. It's how it goes, and it's okay, and I don't know. I just put out there how I feel, and I'm going to be honest about it. And like, it's not going to deter me from playing. Like, I still enjoy coming on here and doing what I do. Whoa! Matt, subscribed for 31 months.
Patience is key.
What's up, Mep? Welcome in, sir. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, and patience is key. I agree. I'm just trying to beat this last stage, and man, it is in one spot that it has in particular is a frickin' meat grinder. Alright, so we're only going to have 47. Yeah, 47 seconds. So, even though I made that checkpoint, you can get, it seems like, I don't really know how it works, but you can get bonus seconds added on if you're fast enough. But 47 is the minimum, and it is so hard to make it through. Oh, we're dead anyways. That checkpoint. Hog just needs to get into, oh, the zone, yep. That's all it takes to beat most games, really. Just don't get flustered up. Stage 8 is a doozy. Again, stage 8, checkpoint number 2. So the really, like, the squiggly part there is ridiculous. That's the doozy. But some take more patience than others, absolutely. You pray to the gods of the road. We'll get it eventually. I've been super close to the finish line 2 or 3 times. It's just, again, just like on Tuesday, the majority of the time I can't get past the second checkpoint. So we're just kind of waiting for opportunities to try to get to checkpoint 3. Because they're few and far between. And it just really stinks because I think overall I'm playing really well. I'm using turbo the entire time. And it's just not enough. I mean, I'm certainly better at the game than when I started, whatever it was, three streams ago. Yeah, this is definitely my tune. Number 2. So you have 3 different music choices that you can pick from. I don't like the first one, really. And 3 is pretty good, but I think this is the better one. Wow. You guys are mean. See this? Nothing you can do. You just have to waste time, basically. Whoa, I can't believe that worked. And I got no bonus time again, so... This is going to be difficult, and that doesn't help. Yeah. ZZ Top Sharp-Dressed Man Chef's Kiss? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Icarus? Why don't we do a couple of shout-outs here? Oh, look at this. We got racing. I like it. Come on, where's the Icarus commentary? Okay. Random clip. Go check out Icarus. He is a great variety streamer. Who else we got in here? Silent but deadly. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Cryptic Metaphor. I haven't seen him online too much lately, but he does indeed stream. Let's see if we get a clip. Are there clips? Tell me there's clips. Maybe there's no clips. I thought there was. Let's see what we got here. Oh, nice.
Hey, goodness, that was a good idea.
Goodness.
Hey, 2 blue chests.
Oh my,
Just
I like
because
that.
I decided that
I like that
maybe it
room.
would be
That's my favorite
interesting to
room.
Visit that room. Wow.
Oh, I wanted to see what was in the blue chests. Oh, jeez. All right, so check out Haldan Gore. Yeah, that's a crummy clip. The clip needed to have both of the blue chests opening.
This is Nick Gentile.
Oh yeah, Nick Gentile.
Tough.
Oh, I remember this. Map, what was this called?
Crap.
Hi, D-Nice. Welcome in.
I can't get away from these things. No, 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 no.
Wolf
Yes!
Child.
I beat him as a child.
I beat him as a
How much
child.
damage my bombs did. Look at
That sounds that sounds sort of funny out of context, I have to say. Yes, I beat him as a child. Anyways, well, I'm sure everyone in here knows everyone in here, but those are some excellent retro streamers, so and streamers in general, so give them a follow. And what's going on there, D-Nice? All right, let's go back to the racing. That cooler's not retro enough. That's a bit of a problem. Get retro or get bent. Okay, we got a clip from Haldan. Alright, after this attempt, I'll check it out. I hope there's a Gades blade in one of those chests. That would just be extra fun. It's by far my favorite blue chest item. Alright, so no bonus time. Which means I really have to move my butt. It's not gonna happen. You can already tell, probably based on the car setups. No, there's no way. No way we're just gonna run out of time. There's still 2 more curves to go. I mean... Maybe? Maybe, there it is! Yes, go! I can't believe it. I can't believe we got to that. Oh my god. Is that a giant ebook from D-Nice? Coming in, dropping ebooks. Well, that was really good. And then I got overzealous. It's over. Yeah, I don't think we can make this checkpoint now. Definitely not. Please? No. Alright, too bad. How close was I? I was on the final straightaway, right? Yeah. Jeez! Let's see. Where the hell is my... Okay. D-Nice said, "Hi, you can't stay long. You're taking a break from The Shawshank Redemption." You missed the in the title. "And totally deep diving, reflecting on institutionalization, imprisonment. First you hate it, then you get used to it. Then you start to depend on it." On the part where he's saying goodbye to 50 years to go out into his own and just not able to handle life. Wish he was back in prison, has no resource or support, and kills himself. Yeah, and that's, I mean, to me, that's where the institutional nature of things wants to ignore the reality of human existence, of humankind, of how we function. I mean, but that's no surprise. I mean, that's been happening for a long time. It's sad, but anyway, that was very light and uplifting. Yes, Brooks was here. I was reflecting at that because it was a metaphor for a client today for hypnosis. She came in last week to quit smoking after one session. She totally quit and came in today. We reinforced and I brought up the metaphor, so I had to watch the movie. Very good. I got the phone call yesterday. Yeah. Icarus re-upped his state benefits. I'm just so super happy and grateful today. I dropped off my new paintings to sell at a coffee shop. I got gifts from each of my patients today, just as a thanks for being amazing. Laugh out loud, unexpected. Had a client literally quit smoking after one of my sessions, which is so amazing. He came home to an amazing boyfriend and had a great workout. Like, what can be better than this tonight? It's a good place to be, D-Nice, and I'm glad you're doing well. All right, here we go. My thumb's starting to wear out also, by the way. I would definitely say, though, playing this game has started to build up callus, so... So ridiculous, man. It's so ridiculous. Hey, D-Nice, I'm doing well. We talked earlier. It was a bit of a emotional day. Get out of the frickin' way. Oh, we got some bonus time. That's good. But I'm in a good place for sure. I'm grateful. I'm just glad for the great people in my life. I'm glad to be able to just chill out on a Thursday night, play some video games, and chat with a bunch of thoughtful, insightful people. Now these cars, on the other hand, I'm not so grateful for them. Not gonna make it. Maybe. We might make it. We might make it. Go, 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 go. We're gonna make it. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so 2 checkpoints to go to win the game. Stay away from me. No! I didn't think I was gonna hit that car. I mean, we have a chance. I don't know where the marker is. This is the final straightaway to get to the last marker. Jesus. It's very unfortunate. I guess it is like money because you get benefits which cost money. So this is a weird positive affirmation, which isn't really an affirmation. It's a positively oriented question or suggestion. Please share in one sentence one positive, life-affirming, or inspiring thing that you heard or thought or felt today. Oh, I don't know, D-Nice. I mean, I think I was speaking positively in general. It's crazy what's happened to my thumb just from playing this game. It's numb. Check this out. See, my other thumb doesn't look that crazy. This thumb does. Hey, Tex, well, feel free to share anything that you'd like to share before you head to bed. No, it's just basically like, it's just pink and it's going numb. Oh, yes, Tex, give some thoughts or respond to what D-Nice said or talk about whatever you would like. It's add to the conversation, sharing. Sharing is caring. Remember that. Yeah, what's that, Cooler? I think there's lots of people that can give thoughts on medicine in this chat. Ridiculous. Oh, I forgot to check Haldan's Hey Harris, welcome back. I forgot to check Haldan's clip, so let's do that. Because I wanted to see what was in the blue chests. Where is it? Heck. I know it's after this. There we go. Oh, here we go.
Enough for me to have one of the best shields. Enough for me to have one of the
Oh,
best
okay.
shields.
Flame Shield and Gorgon Rock.
That's huge here. Those items are great. Both of them. So who needs defense?
Alright. Well,
I will go with Selan for the rock.
Flame Shield's not as fun, but Gorgon Rock is good.
Wow. And the shield, both of them early. Hey, again! Another.
It's very funny, Cooler, because that's something I've seen a lot of that shared, and so yeah, So basically, keep in mind it's the idea, as we know, traditional medicine focuses on symptoms and not underlying causes. So this idea that because you have a certain blood pressure number, that you directly treat that and that's the whole story. And literally that's just a very minor part of the story. And by treating that, you're ignoring what could be the actual underlying cause or how healthy the person is or isn't. So, but yeah, I'm sure D-Nice can speak on it. Again, I don't really condone, unless it is literally an emergency situation, I don't condone any kind of prescription drug at all. So the idea that someone could be healthy in the majority of the aspects of their life, but their blood pressure is up and then you put them on a prescription drug, I mean, to me, that's insane. But I understand a lot of people have different belief systems and upbringings and all that, so. Not to mention the idea that a traditionally trained doctor knows much about your actual health anyways. They don't know crap about your actual health. They know all about their DSM. Which is essentially a giant book of symptom management, and they know a lot about that. They don't know jack about your actual health. Alright, we got one bonus second. That's... well, never mind, it's over anyways. No thoughts, head empty. I take medication for something and it helps with thing as long as it's not some bullshit like I'm sad, give me happy pills, or I hurt, give me pain pills. And then the patient says, well, doctor, what's causing my high blood pressure? Did you ever ask me that? Did you ever ask me about my lifestyle, my eating habits, my stress levels, my past history or trauma? Oh, you didn't? Okay. Well, again, any sort of medical issue, two things cure 99% of all physical symptoms that we feel or see, which is diet and emotional health. So before you ever take a pill, again, my opinion, before you ever take a pill, a prescription medication, go and deeply look at how's your diet been, how is it currently, and have I addressed the emotional challenges that I have currently and from my past? Now, most people go, that's more difficult than taking a pill. So instead they take the pill. I get it. It is what it is. And people have every right to make the choices that they make. But to me, that's not health in any stretch of the imagination. That's just symptom management. And again, basically, I'm okay with people doing whatever they want to do in their lives as long as they're honest about it. So if someone says, I don't really want to deal with the challenges of my health and I'd rather just do symptom management, I can respect that because I can say, okay, that's your individual decision that you don't want to deal with the underlying causes because in your life you've chosen that that's too difficult and you just want to manage the symptoms. And that's it. And that's the end of the discussion, and it's okay. But don't tell me that it's something that's actually fixing or curing or improving whatever the issue is because you're taking a prescription drug, because it's not. But it could be managing your symptoms. Sure, I can buy that. And if that's all you want to do and you accept that, then I am totally cool with anyone that chooses that approach. Just be honest about it. Oh, jeez. All right, no bonus seconds, so I need to go fast as heck to have any chance. That's already bad start. Again, this second checkpoint is awful and ridiculous and unbalanced, and it kind of ruins the game. I wasn't gonna make it anyways. What's up, Puke? Welcome in. Good to see you. It's been a while. I hope everything's good. Let me just catch up on chat. I do vape nicotine sometimes still. All right, hold on. And we read that. I used to smoke. My blood pressure was see a doctor. Thank God you quit. Dr. Bergman says it best. I'm not anti-medication. I just say not to use drugs for things a simple life. Yeah. I'm not anti-medication either. Medication is fine if you're at a point that you need the medication to support the lifestyle change, and then you're intending to get off the medication. But the dependency and belief that the medication will cure or fix anything on its own, that's the problem. Tex says, I used to be sad and depressed, then I realized happiness is a choice. It is. I understand that it's oftentimes not a simple or easy choice, but it is a choice. I chose to be happy. I used to have anxiety and stuff and took stuff for it. Then I started doing breathing exercises. That's great. I'll tell you something I found interesting. My hypnosis client today for quitting smoking told me that she used to vape and she would get a reaction on her skin and she thought it was food allergies or whatever. And as soon as she stopped doing that, it cleared up. Nobody pushed it on you saying it would save your life, though. That's a different subject. Right. There's chemicals in there. There's stuff that keeps you addicted. In the vape, people say, oh, it doesn't hurt your lung. Yeah. Well, the article puts a lot of emphasis on I assume focus on hypertension, and there's sections on about how cholesterol was misjudged for what it does. Yeah, I agree. Well, and hypertension is what? Stress. I think keeping it as simple as possible is best. I had a pretty cool doc. She was like, medication helps. Let's treat symptoms and explore the root cause. When we nail that, you don't need the meds. That's great. It sounds good, Tex. If every traditional style doctor had that approach, it would be a much more effective style of helping people. Unfortunately, most doctors don't do that. I know, I think I can beat the vape eventually, though I was just so stressed the last few years. Now it's gone. Things can change. Question is, why do you need something to cope with your life? I'm not directing this to you. All I'm saying, anyone who has addiction of any kind is coping with some kind of difficult emotions they don't want to deal with or feel. Because if you have a happy, joyful life and things are going well, you wouldn't need anything to help you navigate it. Yeah. Well, I think, D-Nice, what I would say is we all need something to navigate our life because it gets tricky or uncomfortable or difficult at times. But what I would think is that people that use, let's say, consistently something that hurts them or alters their mind in a very extreme way, that the things that they're navigating must be very difficult, meaning that they probably didn't address it early on, and now they're at the point that they feel they need to really take something heavy in order to cope. But again, I would say we all cope on a daily basis. There's just different degrees of it. Whether it's smoking, vaping, anger, gambling, yeah. You had a busy summer, it's a good thing. Nice. Well, what were you busy with, Puke? Medication can be a very useful as a bridge. Yep. I agree. You can't get past course 6, but you just like playing it sometimes. Awesome. Autocorrect is the end boss. I quit smoking, stopped buying them. That was the trick. If I watched lesser news, I might not desire the extra stress relief. Then again, I'm not a firm believer of putting my head in the sand. I just weed out because I'm weak on that front. Long drawn out battle was not what I'm wired for. I did the math and found out I spent $900 on smoking a year. I took a cruise instead. What you say is so true. We all need help navigating our lives, me especially, laugh aloud, and so many others. Yeah, we all do. Someone made a short video of me at a convention and went viral for 4+ million views, and I had a lot of online sales. Oh, that's good. You got to run, loving the conversation, but back to the movie. Sounds good, D-Nice. Enjoy the movie, and thanks for stopping by. All right, what time is it? All right, a few more attempts here, and then I think we're going to move on and play some Mega Man Zero. Yeah, it's a great movie, Chris. It's a good one. Whoa. That was crazy. I'm just lucky that I was on a side where there was no signs to kill me. Not so lucky that time. Oh, I talked about it, D-Nice. I talked about what I was grateful for. I mentioned a couple different things. Jeez, I almost got freaking wrecked by this red car. Alright, we got 1 extra second. So normally you get 47 seconds to make it to this impossible checkpoint. And now I have 48. But it's over anyways, because you can't slow down too much in that area, or else you'll never make it. But you also take the risk because when they box you in, you're kind of screwed. Okay, Chris, sounds good, man. Whoa, Retro Lionheart coming in with a big old raid. Oh, I love that movie Lionheart with Van Damme. What's going on? Everyone from Retro Lionheart stream. On the final stage of Rad Racer here, and it's kicking my butt. So how was your stream, and what were you doing? Yeah, Tex, have a great night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And thanks for sharing some thoughts on the way out. I kind of baited you into that, which was good, though. Because I figured you could contribute, so I wasn't going to... I was trying to let you not go without contributing a little bit. Alright, I think we're in trouble here. Yeah, it's over. We don't have enough time. Maybe? Oh, could we make it? Go, go, go. Yes, we made it. Oh, we got to follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm highly focused on trying to beat this game. Well, it's over now. Eravo Starburn with the follow. Thank you. Oh, so what's up, Lionheart? What were you doing? You said Street Fighter the movie, the game for the Sega Saturn. Oh my god. So when I saw Street Fighter the movie, the game, it reminds me of Pit Fighter, right? It has that same graphic style, like a Pit Fighter, where they tried to like take actual like video images of the characters and then put them into the game on Sega Saturn original hardware too. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, it does. Okay, I remember. I remember. Pit Fighter Arcade was wild. So Puke, at the time it was pretty damn cool. I know looking back at it now it's a little silly, but all right, let's see what we get here for Retro Lionheart. Hopefully something fun. Scaling sprites.
More That's exactly what I want. More penetrators. More penetrators up my ass.
Are you sure that's what you want? So that's some kind of Sega game, right? That looks like some kind of Sonic game, I mean. Wonderful. All right, well, check out Retro Lionheart. The truth hurts, so do penetrators. Fan-made Sonic game. Okay, because that looks like, who's the female character? I don't remember her name. But who's gonna follow then? So you already were. Nice. It's funny because playing this game, the first two streams I got all the way to stage 8, so I was going, it's not going to be so bad. But now that this will be my second full stream playing stage 8 and potentially not beating it, it's going to become like a bigger achievement the longer it takes, of course. And Icarus, you had mentioned my weaving. Like, again, I feel like I'm much better at the game than I was when I started, but this part here, this particular marker is just getting between checkpoint 1 and 2 is so freaking hard. It's Blaze the Cat. Okay. All right, friends, one or two more times, and then I think we're going to move on for tonight. We'll see how much my thumb can take. Because it is just consistent pedal to the metal. Oh, and again, anyone that just popped in, I do have free time tomorrow, so I'm thinking I might just swing back in with a daytime stream tomorrow. Maybe like late morning, so like 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll just do another Ancient Cave stream. That might be fun. So if anyone's around, you know, if anyone's working or hanging out, maybe we'll go cave diving tomorrow. And then additionally, I plan on Sunday afternoon to do a drum stream. So I finished all my pillory drums, which was a frickin' labor of love, man, but it was a lot of work. I'd say at least 50 pages of just some of the most extreme music. Extreme drumming that you can think of. I'm basically just making mixes of everything and listening and making sure it's good, but I'm pretty sure it's all done. So the next phase, since guitars and bass have been written and finished several years ago, to be honest with you, I got to start writing lyrics. All right, I'll take, geez, I'd like to get past marker 2 one more time. So let's see if I can do that. Yeah, no bonus, so this has to be super fast. Because we got... Get away from me. Jeez, such bad luck. See how the cars are lined up? It's just really bad RNG. This feels really slow, and that doesn't help. Yeah, we're not gonna beat this. Because I have to go left one more time and then right again. Nope, it's over. So here comes the sky change. There it is. Yep. House may be one of, if not the best drummer on Twitch. Please consider giving him a follow. Oh, thanks, Icarus. I appreciate it, brother. I do appreciate it. All right, I'm going to do, here, let's see, for fun, let's see if we get a drum clip. Why not? Come on, give me a drum clip. Just for anyone that's new. Oh, check it out. I love this track. I don't remember what it's from. Somebody requested it, I think. Anyways, so that's sort of what a drum stream looks like. All kinds of different drumming styles, definitely fast and extreme ones mixed in along to retro game music. So yeah, no, it's not Sonic. I don't remember. Thanks for the cheese puke. All right, I'm going to try a couple more times. I would like to get past this second marker at least one more time if possible, but if I can't tonight, it's okay. Yes, Revenge of Shinobi. See, Lionheart knows. Good freaking call, man. What an amazing soundtrack that is, by the way. As soon as you said it, I was like, yep, that's what it was. And I wasn't thinking of that, but... I bet the whole drum stream for that was cool because it's such a... it's just such like an emotional, groovy soundtrack. Yuzo Koshiro tracks and soundtracks are great. Yeah, okay. We're only at 47 here, so it has to be a super fast segment if we want to have any chance. Bad. You're a Sega nut. Awesome. I think I recently, on one of my drum streams, I finished up like a 2-hour or 3-hour Sega playlist of just like random Sega Genesis songs. So Puke, I am not familiar with Rad Racer 2, but from what I understand, the second one is not good compared to this one. Hey, that would be awesome, Lionheart. Much appreciated, man. It's good to have you. You met someone today that liked Rad Racer 2 more. Again, I can't give much of an opinion on it, but at least from Icarus and other people, they've said it's not good compared to this one, but to each his own. We'll hit the target. But I'm just slow now. All right, I think I'm kind of Rad Racered out here, guys. Don't worry, I'm not going to give up. We will eventually beat this race. It's just not going to happen tonight. I was freaking close. Yeah, the RNG, man. All right, one more try. I don't like it as much, but I've had two people say
that's the best ever.
The steering is a lot better.
I'm yelling a lot.
Huh. That's interesting, Puke, because I think the controls in this are actually good, but I don't have two to compare, so I'm not. I've thought about it a lot. I don't know. I think at some point I'll do a big 20. It's just very hard for me to justify the time that would be needed for it. I have so much else going on in my life, and I really enjoy streaming, and when I speedrun, it's cool, and I like focusing on one game at a time, generally to speedrun. It would be a big commitment. And I wouldn't expect to get like top 5 or anything, but I would want a respectable time. So if I chose to do a big 20, I would want to be able to invest enough time to, you know, to like kick some ass. So, I don't know, we'll see. Wow, that is crazy. You need to be unemployed or quit your job. Yeah, I mean, well, there's a lot of people, I'm sure that do great, that it's not their full-time job. But I think there's a lot of people that probably spend all of their time speedrunning NES games, and over the years, there's just enough in the Big 20 that they already are familiar with. So, I mean, I've done a fair amount of NES speedruns, but not that many, like a dozen or whatever. There's people that have done dozens of NES speedruns. You know, maybe 50 games that they can already speedrun. And so Big 20 comes up and they maybe know 3 or 4 of the games already, and they've messed around with a couple of them, and so it's not, I would say, as difficult for them to get into it. So it would have to be the right time and the right games for me, and then I would have to make a commitment. And basically, right, every stream would have to be Big 20 practice. And then, so every stream would have to be Big 20 practice, and I'd have to find in-between time. So it would have to be time that I'm not working on an album, like I'm not working in my... And I would have to devote a couple extra nights a week specifically just to doing Big 20 stuff. So I could definitely do it. I just would have to plan accordingly. Because I'm not going to give up I'm not going to give up going to the gym, I'm not going to give up spending time with my girlfriend and, you know, other things, so... But I think if I wasn't in the middle of doing any kind of music project, that would free up a lot of time, and then those, let's say, 10 to 20 hours a week would then have to go to watching tutorials and learning strats. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. It looks good. It looks good over here, Icarus. I don't know if anyone else experienced that, but it's all good. Well, I told you, I do feel like I'm getting better, no doubt about it. All right, guys. Well, hang with me for a minute here. I am gonna have to just grab some box art. Thanks, Saber. No, again, I'll be back to it. Don't you worry. We always finish the game, even if it takes a little finagling. So. It's definitely not a bad game by any means. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. I'm just setting up the other screen because we're gonna start the next game in the queue just for fun. But don't worry, like I said, I'm gonna keep going back to Rad Racer until we beat it. All right, so let's go over here. This is a really cool soundtrack, by the way. It's a Street Fighter II arrangement. Really neat stuff. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit.
Of course the controller didn't work there, you son of a bitch, dude. See, this is why it fucking sucks, dude.
Thanks, Icarus. Hopefully everyone's excited for their Friday and for their weekend. Oh, there we go. Okay. Cool. All right, so let's go over here. It's been a long, draining week. Oh, I hear you, Saber. Yeah, I've talked about it before. It's at my day job, which I do a lot of other things, so I don't think of my day job as my focus, but it's one of the consistent things in my life. It had been challenging for a while. I was dealing with a particular person, someone up in the hierarchy that was not treating people really well, and I was feeling some of that, and I had to tackle it head on because nobody else would really tackle it. And it had been quite stressful and challenging, but there's been some major progress and support and things that have changed. So I think to me it just reaffirmed that doing the right thing, following your morals, your values, setting an example for others, as challenging as that can be sometimes, that's what you have to do. And whatever the outcome is out of that is the right outcome. All right, so I'm going here. Let me just get my capture set up. I promise we're almost there. Okay. All right, where's my capture? Good to hear, man. Progress is wonderful. It is indeed. The workplace can definitely be a strange place. Yeah, no, of course. Okay, not getting a capture. So let's just try window capture. Okay, window capture worked. Thank God. Well, I hope you don't mind me adjusting. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Okay, there we go. All right. Take out that. Okay. Now let me just test something. Okay, beautiful. Well, nope. It didn't do. That's all right. There we go. Sorry, we're just adjusting on the fly. I didn't plan for this, but it was the next on the list, and Darth is around, so I said, why the heck not? on. There's an option here. Emulator. I guess we should be good here. Okay. I don't know why it's muting my sound. It's lame. Okay. Puff, puff. A dead end. No, I feel a strong energy inside. This must be the place. Okay, leave this to me. Stay back, Steel. You should go. I'll take care of them. This must be... Oh, jeez. This must be Zero. Oh, it's Broken Zero. We found him at last. By the way, I love Game Boy Advance. What a great system. Whoa. It's protected. What should I do? Uh-oh, they're coming. We're cornered. We have to evacuate now. But we have no time to argue. Ah! Oh my god, everyone's dying. Milan! Seal! Seal! Huh? You should use my power, you have no choice! Well, this is crazy. And Icarus is gonna grow his hair and beard back. Yeah, well, I would say if that's what you're feeling, go for it. Oh geez, Saber's coming out, guns a-blazing. What, Passy? If I do, you'll be... Don't worry about me, remember everyone is waiting for you! Safe return! Okay, thank you. No, I should thank you, Seal. Goodbye. There she goes. Passy! Oh, Shiza. I think Zero's getting powered up. Zero has been resurrected. Hmm? Zero, help me, please. We need House to play something harder than he maybe ever tried. Oh, jeez. That would be... Well, I have a funny story about Deadly Towers, by the way. Alright, let's go. Alright, this feels nice. Whoa! What is that? I maybe have to fix my controls. Okay, that was weird. I think that's like a... That's like a fast forward button. But alright, I got my slide button here. I really like the way Zero looks. Okay, main weapon, jump dash, sub weapon. Okay, R plus B. Okay. Mittens plays the Deadly Towers. Yeah, Darth, this is just like what default, like it set me up on default for the controls. It's just the same controller I had plugged in, and this is what it does. You know, a game that I would like to play again that I haven't played in forever is Aria of Sorrow. That's such a good Castlevania game, and it's been years since I've played it. Alright, we got a cyber cell. What? It's a dead end. What should we do while we're going down? Wow, this the synth reminds me of Castlevania. Maybe we'll find a trans server, which we can use to go back to the Resistance base. All right, seems reasonable. As soon as we finish this stage, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back to play more Mega Man Zero. Deadly Towers is probably 230% more difficult to beat than Stage 8. No, it's definitely not. But it could be harder for sure. Oh, look at this. Look what Lionheart said. That's a pretty big big statement there. It's still Mega Man-y, but it has a unique ring. I'm excited to try it. So Lionheart, I don't agree, but it's an interesting take. Symphony of the Night is for sure one of the best. I mean, I think Aria of Sorrow. So my top 5 definitely has Aria of Sorrow and Symphony of the Night, but it's tough to call it overall. But I'll put them both top 5 for me. Shall we go back? Stay back. Oh, shnikes. Zero, no, run. You can't damage this thing with a buster. Oh, this reminds me of fighting Vile. Oh, shoot. Oh, we just got a sword. Alright, use the sword. Wait, hold on. Alright, I don't know the controls. I'm probably going to have to quit, right? But let's just see where this takes me. Alright, we're right here. Yeah, there's lots of buttons on GBA. Okay. I'll just beat him this way, it's fine. What? I was kicking his butt. What do you mean, rats? Alright, so how the heck Alright. Oh, I think I know. Okay. I think I know. I was reading. Got it. Okay. Good shit. Took him out. I'm a little bit worried about using the retry, though. 0. Now, let's see. What voice do I want to use?
0. Who is that, my name? I can't remember.
Just relax for a moment. You have hibernation sickness. I'm sorry for forcing you to wake up. And thank you for saving me. My name is Seal. I'm a scientist. Let's go to our base before more enemies arrive.
What? Not the 0 you are talking about?
You proved to me that you are 0 by saving me from the golem. Alright, so that's how we use the sub-weapon. I have to hold the right shoulder button. We unlocked the trans server is still active. Good old trans. Alright, welcome to our resistance base. Alright, yeah, however, we know that the end is coming, but that's why I've been looking for you. You're our last hope. However, a few still believe in your existence and have looked for you. You are 0, the legendary Reploid who fought with X to save the world 100 years ago.
X. That name sounds familiar.
X, that legendary Reploid, is still alive, and he's trying to retire all of us.
He's trying to retire you?
His plans have already begun. Many innocent Reploids are being retired as we speak. We need your help. Our future depends on you. Please help us.
No way.
Alright. We'll help you. It's fine. We'll help. Thank you. It's like a dream comes true. Now, with your help, I think I could save everyone. I have something I need to ask you. Please talk to me when you are ready. So let's... Jeez, this level is friggin' huge. What the hell's going on? So it was you who saved Seal. Thank you so much. She wants to ask you something. Please help her. Alright, jeez. Gonna go fire up some Rad Racer. Best of luck. My goal is to become top 5 best on her. Okay. Yeah, have fun, Icarus. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Be well. The original story was X lost his way after the events of X5 and went mad, but Capcom decided to change the whole story last minute. Typical Capcom. This place is huge. I didn't expect it to be this gigantic. Alright, so clearly I can get upgrades, right? My life bar is very short. Is that like is that some joke cooler? Because Darth said it too. What am I fighting for? Like Haldan Gore?
What am I fighting for?
How low does this go? Jeez. Oh, the elevator's gone. Who is this guy? I never thought I'd get to meet you. I know you've lost your memory, but still you have skills. You just need to find a way to recover. Supposedly your memory, something has been... Alright. Don't worry, everything you learned during the battles in your past life will come back in time. The number of skills you've recalled is shown in the subscreen by the number of stars. Check it sometimes. I don't see stars, but okay. What's going on? Game Boy Advance games look so good to be such a small console. Can you invert your main and sub like maining the Saber? Oh, I think they look great. Saber. Oh, gotcha. Yes. Thank you, Darth. See, Darth, it's good to have you around. You have good ideas. I appreciate it. What is elf? Darth, can you tell me what elf is before I do anything with it? And then I'm going to take a short break. Even though the stream has dropped twice, we've been on a good 2 hours, so. Alright, I'm going to try downloading elf. Oh, I don't have any yet. Okay. No, it looked like there were 2 there. Okay. The Passy seal sacrificed in the opening. Oh, okay. Makes sense. All right. Alright, friends, I will be right back, and we'll do more Mega Man 0. Alright, friends, we're back. Oh, this is a good song. Alright, I'm gonna listen just for a moment. Yeah, I noticed, Saber. Good, I'm glad you're having fun. Okay. Let's get back to it. Is the volume of this a little bit low? Let me just check. Options, video, sound. Volume. It's not really any better. Let's try that. All right. Just make sure. No, it's up. All right, well, that's a little louder. Should be better. All right. Oh, now it's... Okay, now it's too loud. It was... All right. I'm just learning this emulator. I haven't used that for long, so when you unpause, it gets considerably louder, so... So now I have to turn it down. All right, so let's go sound, volume. All right. So this should hopefully be decent. I thought she wanted to talk. Is there something I didn't do yet? Or maybe the volume was just fine where it was. Let's just put it back where it was. Okay. So I'm a little confused. Alright, because she said talk to her. No, I did this already. I didn't go this way. Okay, so we got places to go here. It's good. Oh, that's good. All right, so we do get the dash jump. All right, good to know. All right, maybe this is where we're supposed to go, right here. Okay, so there's something we're still missing. I'm not sure what exactly, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I love this now, this dash jump. So cool. Gotta keep it moving, folks. Okay, I already went that way. So now we're going back down. Energy, we did that. And we did this too. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Now we've been everywhere, I think. We go here. Oh. Hey, it's for murder me. I know here, kick butt so that you can become a rebel like the others. Alright, thanks, you jerk. Oh, I didn't want to speak to you again. No, I wanted to go through the door. Alright, can't go through the door. Alright, nothing is there. It's not cool. The old man is the door guardian. I was gonna say gore guardian. Right? No, stop! I want to go through the door. Oh, never mind. Jeez. No point in that. Alright, so I think we only have one place left to go, right? Yeah, because this goes back to data. So we gotta go down one more and to the right. No, 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 go down. No, we can't. A trans server basically moves something to some place. It can transfer you to wherever you've been. If you want to download an electronic entity called a cyber elf, this is also the place to do that. You should give these cyber elves blue items called energy crystals. It'll grow as you give them energy crystals. Alright, we'll go to the trance cooler. But we already did this. Yeah. I guess I'm still confused why I can't talk to what's-her-face. It's very weird. Yeah, when I hit up here, it just doesn't do anything. It's bizarre. I don't understand. I don't know why the game's being so obtuse. It's very bizarre. Yeah, none of the buttons do anything. Very strange. What a bizarre. Oh my god. That is so poor. Thanks, Cooler. That is, yeah. Not cool, let's say. Alright. Anyways, whatever. What I want to ask you is if you would try and do something that no one has been able to do so far. I want you to destroy the disposal center where they retire our comrades, one after another. Even while I speak, they may be retiring a Reploid who is wrongly suspected of being a Maverick. To prevent any additional loss of Reploid life, please destroy the enemy facility. Will you accept? Of course. Yes, of course. Right there. All right. Mission start. Mission started. You got a cyber elf. Okay, whatever. Wow. And so, I didn't have a charge buster shot originally. Alright, I do have one now. No, I don't think so. Alright, hold on, let's check. Oh, there is. Okay, good. Alright, I want full life, please. Also, I don't know why the emulator's running so poor. I haven't used this emulator in a long time. But I'll work on it. There we go. One hit kill. Why is it game over after one death? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Video. Let's try that. Alright, let's see if this runs better. This is Visual Boy Advance. Hey, Radiaz. Clifante, how are you? Welcome in. You've heard that this game is probably the hardest in the entire Mega Man franchise. Oh, sick. Alright, well this already seems to be running better. Yeah, this is running way better. So. Alright, not that way. Alright, alright. I'm super early in the game, Killfonte, so I can't really assess it. But maybe ask me after a stream or two. Well, this is Zero Series, so expects player to use Zero's full movement. Mega Man X7 was a pain in the ass. I love the Sega lettering. Oh, jeez. Cooler, that game was crazy. What an amazing, difficult game. That's probably the most difficult Mega Man game I've ever played. Even more difficult than Mega Man 9 was make a good Mega Man level version 0. That was intense. Okay, so, alright, so what we're gonna do is this. There we go. Alright, this seems like sort of a big thing, this whole, I gotta change my controls for sure. Because the whole dash and jump, that's definitely a thing. What's the Z? So do you have to collect 0 letters? Jeez, screw off. It's so dumb that spikes are a one-hit kill. Alright, so I think I realize why this is the hardest game, because it's literally one hit of the spikes and the entire level ends. Like, that's it. That's really dumb, by the way. That's really fucking dumb. Why would they do that? The fuck? No. No, what the? Yeah, so I'm a little bit worried, Killfonte, that it's, again, not that the game itself, the gameplay isn't that hard, but that literally you die once and you go back from wherever your last save point is, which is bizarre for a Mega Man game. Doesn't make any sense. Mega Man games were not built on that, like, style of gameplay. So, I'm a bit worried now. Like, I'm enjoying the game, it looks cool, feels good. But if every time I die, one time I have to go back and do the entire level every single time, that's bad. That's really bad. Bad game design. Again, I think of Mega Man 9, which was a recent-ish Mega Man game, which is tough. But it was still fair. Jeez. I don't know, I'm worried you might be right that this is the hardest game in the entire series. I mean, I didn't think that until I understood how the, I mean, look at this. Alright. How can you not? I don't get it. How can you not have extra lives? I'm honestly just confused. What? No extra life. It's straight to continues. Right. I've seen videos, but it's mostly skilled players. I kind of want to see from a normal. Well, Kilfonte, you're getting it right now from. I would say like a pretty high level Mega Man player generally. I haven't sped run a Mega Man game, but I speed run a lot of retro games. And I'm pretty good at Mega Man games overall, so. You have 3 retries per level. Okay. Thank you, Cooler. So I thought it was 3 retries and then the entire game restarted. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why you would call them retries. Using all right. Well, I don't care about my score. It's never cared about stuff like that. Okay. Might give you currency. I'm Aztec Falcon Harporia. The Guardian sent me to clean up. Oh my god. Help, help, help! Must be some of the garbage. Just in time, I'll dispose of you together. Oh my god. Alright, it's crazy. Please don't start me at the beginning. Okay. Yes, I know who you are. It's fine. Stop. How am I supposed to beat this boss, by the way? Like, he has so much health compared to me. Alright, slice him up. Son of a biatch. Alright. It's okay. We'll get him. We'll get him. This is so dumb, by the way, that I loaded the game and then... This is very annoying. Yes. No. Just fucking go. Alright, let's go. Alright, it's okay, we'll get him. God, these... Oh my god, these spike balls are so annoying. Oh, shit. Fuck you. Can I get some health drops, please? Could you... So the game design is a little weird. It's a little awkward, but it's okay. I like it, but it's a little sort of wonky. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. That's annoying. Thanks. Thank you for the drop. Well, alright, so I will say they're pretty generous with the drops, which makes up for the insanity. Alright, so here we go. Alright, we're gonna do this. Let's go. Just like Cooler said, place them up. Alright, I'm gonna do my best here. So I just gotta maneuver like a jaguar, like a big cat. Yes, I know it's retarded. Yes, I know. Alright, we got a strat. We got a strat. The whole game over thing is, I don't like it, how it works, but... I'm gonna be excited to beat this guy. Because it's intense. No, you mother... I'm a bit annoyed by the whole thing. Alright, fuck off. This is such bullshit. This is bullshit. I thought I had a strat that worked, and it doesn't fucking work. Right, fuck off. No, it's Chef. Okay. Jesus Christ. No. Whatever. It's going good, Chef. It's fine. No, it's a really cool game. Someone came into who was in chat? Kilfonte said he heard this was one of the most difficult Mega Man games. And I said, I have no idea, I've never played it, but man, I'm having a feeling that it could potentially be like that. I don't know, we'll see. I really like, I like Game Boy Advance a lot. I think it was one of the best. PSP and GBA were like, in my opinion, the godly handheld systems. For me anyways. So it's all good. Well, you know, hold on. Let me just get through this part. No! God, it is so hard to... That's alright, I got full life from it. Oh, the rain kicked my ass. I hit the slide button. God, pisses me off. Really sucks. Oh god, it's really bad. You never would. Okay, yeah. So what I was gonna say is I played that Make a Good Mega Man level version 0. That was one of the most intense, difficult Mega Man games I've ever played, which starred 0. It was crazy. I'm sure you were there for several of those streams. You started from GBA 2, but then you chose PSP instead of DS. So, Kilfonte, I was a NES and Super NES guy. But then I got into Genesis, and I was like, Genesis is pretty cool. But when Sony put out PS1, I was just sold on PS1. And so for a lot of years, I did PS1, PS2, which I still think is, overall, it's probably the greatest and most important console of all time. And I did, and because I was so into PlayStation 1 and 2, I had to buy a PSP. Also, to be honest with you, when it came to Nintendo, after like the first couple consoles, I didn't love the mascots and that everything was based around that. I don't know. Those look ridiculous at times. Alright, here we go again. Oh, that's what I have to do. I should charge my sword. If I charge my sword, we'll be fine. I should have done more of that. That was my fault. Let's go. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell is wrong with this game? I think after I beat this boss, I'm going to switch to another game that's like easy to play and fun. I mean, this is fun too. It's just, why does it have to be so difficult? Jesus Christ! God, I'm trying really hard to not get hit. I promise you, I'm trying my absolute best to not get hit. I was taking it slow. I mean, this is ridiculous for the first boss. It's totally ridiculous. All right, we're gonna do it again. Also, this part is so stupid. Okay to load, yes. And then it brings me back to the same person. Yeah, well, Saber, you have to remember, even though we're on a big screen, this was a very small handheld. But I agree with you in the sense that when the screen is so small, you can't have giant hitboxes. No, don't save the mission. Just fucking go. Jesus Christ. Alright, stop. Alright, here we go. Chef, I also got a PSP back then because it looked groundbreaking, but I got 1 or 2 games and felt like there were no games for it. Oh. No, I'm surprised. You know what I loved? Well, I actually still have my PSP and I still have some of the discs. Crisis Core was freaking amazing. Did you ever play Crisis Core, Chef? And what a soundtrack, too. Joan of Arc was also really good. There's a bunch of games that I have. Don't worry, we're gonna beat this boss. It's fine. The hell? Oh, it was Joan d'Arc. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I think that's what it was called. Oh, okay. So let me spell it. So Saber, I highly recommend this. Such a good game. Now I love strategy RPGs, so it's, you know, not everyone's cup of tea, but I thought it was awesome. Yeah, Jeanne d'Arc. Oh, what a difficult game this is. It is not... It's not user-friendly. Alright, I need health big time. It's really hard to stay on here, by the way. And it gave me nothing. Jesus Christ. Fucking asshole. Well, it's a strategy RPG like Tactics, but I like it more than Tactics. At least now Hog can see where inspiration for levels in the Mega Man level game came from. Very funny, Cooler. This was a kind of a... This level is kind of weird. This is just a tutorial level. Oh, this could be... It could be brutal. How is the boss a tutorial? That doesn't make any sense, Cooler. It's not a tutorial. But what, I mean, it's not a tutorial level. because they don't teach you anything about the fighting style of the game or what to do against a boss. It's not a tutorial. I still don't really know what to do on this boss. I'm just trying. Bullshit. Fuck you. How do I not get hit? I mean, Jesus. The range is so short. What a... Oh, I want to like this game. I really want to like it. So I'm not going to give up yet. I really want to like it. But why would this boss be so freaking difficult already? Doesn't make any sense to me. The hitbox is so small on a boss that has this giant spread attack with giant hitboxes. It's pretty awful. I mean, this is retarded. Like, the amount of skill that it takes. Bullshit. 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 I got... Oh my god, you are such... The hitboxes are so against you. This is nonsense. Okay, so yes, I can, but Cooler recommended using the sword. The problem is the Mega Buster does like almost no damage. The sword does a lot of damage. But of course, it's impossible to hit the guy because the hitboxes are awful. Again, it feels like my hitbox for getting hit is gigantic. But hitting the boss is very difficult. All right, here we go. I'm trying my best. Again, I have good Mega Man skills. So. Jesus Christ. I hit the boss and he had to hit me also. What the frick is wrong with this game? What is wrong with this game, dude? So if you want to watch that closely, I mean, it's just... There were so many times that I thought I hit the boss and I missed, and then I thought I wasn't going to get hit and I got hit. Right, I'll try it again. Fucking pisses me off though. Can you shut up? Okay, God. And the save system is bunk. Yeah, and Killfonte, I'm totally cool with tight stuff or very difficult ways to do it, but it's the first boss in what Cooler called a tutorial level. And so that's what bothers me. I'm worried. Like, it's bad game design. It's poor game design to do that on the first boss. Now, it's okay if the boss doesn't do a lot of damage, but the boss does a ton of damage. So you have to find balance somewhere. Right, you can make it super tough, but that the player can sustain and learn and... I've never spent this long on the first Mega Man boss, ever. So this is a first. Even a part like this is like super difficult for a first stage. Like this. All right. Yeah, so that's so Cooler for sure. There's health extensions and upgrades and stuff. So I don't understand why would the first boss be this difficult when you're, you know, just at your lowest. It doesn't make any sense. All right, so what I'm thinking... So what do the elves even do? Let's see. How do I use the elves? What the hell is going on? What the hell just happened? Oh, alright, alright. Alright, let's try that. Alright, I am super... Alright, let's see. If the elf doesn't even stun the first boss, I am going to be pissed. It didn't do anything. It did absolutely nothing. What the hell is wrong with this game? You mother effer. Alright. Alright, I'm learning the pattern a bit more. I'll get it. I'll get it. It's alright. Alright. I'll get it. It's fine. It's kind of crazy though that it's this hard to beat the first boss in the game on the tutorial level. It's kind of crazy. The level was fine. Oh my god, the hitboxes are freaking brutal in this game, man. Alright, we're figuring it out. The fact that I still got hit pisses me off so much. It pisses me off so much. What a shit fight this is. So again, I get, no, the high to low is fine, but the way that the hitboxes work is freaking evil. What's up, Slow Star? How are you? Welcome in. I'm glad you love the series. It's my first dive into it, so. And this is the first boss, and it is freaking challenging, man. And it's challenging because of the hitboxes, not because of the pattern. Like it literally has nothing to do with the pattern. It has to do how difficult the hitboxes are to deal with. What the f- What the fuck? Dude, I can't even hit it without getting hit. Oh my god, you are such a freaking piece of garbage game. Garbage. It's... Alright, I'm gonna beat this before we sign off, for sure. So let's go. Yeah, no, it's just he has so much more range with his hitbox than I actually have with attacking for my sword, so it's very weird. Can you shut up? Yes. No. Alright. Alright, friends, here we go. It's crazy. What is this, like attempt number 8 or something? Darth, I feel like you always unintentionally torture the hell out of me with some of your picks. Because maybe it I don't know, maybe it's like it resonates with you or it's not so bad. And again, I'm not saying that this is a bad game, I'm just saying just oftentimes the difficulty level is a real challenge. Stinker. Can I get a life power up, please? Oh, Jesus, game. Wow, I almost went into the spikes there. That was crazy. Hitboxes do take some getting. Darth, this is a good game, I promise. Might be a bit challenging. Hitboxes do take some getting used to, and mastering these is not easy. There's a lot of ways to deal with it, some harder than others. The way I like to do it is by dashing under his low shot to stand under his arm while it's high to quickly get a slash in and dash. Okay, that makes sense. It's hard to describe and maybe not easy to do. Yeah, no, I mean, what you're saying, Slow Star, definitely logically makes sense. I think it would take some practice, an understanding of how the hitboxes work and the slide works. Going into it casually definitely seems daunting. I'm really close to beating it with the way that I'm approaching it. So I'm gonna try my best to finish it out here. The cute games are always the toughest. I'll say the retro games are always the toughest. Why I keep playing retro, I don't know. I could just get a Steam account and play a bunch of casual, like, modern retro games, which are way easier than these. But anyways, all right, here we go. Okay, so I just slid in when he was shooting high, so you also have to slide in recognizing the spacing of the slide, so that's tough. Alright, so let's just approach it the way I've been approaching it. For now, maybe I'll beat it. Still got hit, man. Jesus. It is so finicky, and I hit jump, but the game lagged, so my jump didn't work. God damn it! You fucking game. Every time I go in close, somehow his hitbox is longer than mine. So I go in close when he's standing there, and his sword is longer than mine, so... And he does more damage than me, and my life is lower. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks with lag. Yeah, no, I hear you, Darth. Like that, I don't... Jesus Christ. What the... And I still got hit. Alright. It's... I still got hit there, again! This game is fucking bullshit, man. These hitboxes are bullshit. And the lag is like out of control. I'm using an emulator on a computer that can easily play this kind of stuff. Yeah, and again, it's not so much the input delays, Darth, it's the hitboxes. It's totally crazy. It's totally crazy to have a boss that does more damage than you and uses a sword, and their hitbox is way bigger than the hitbox that you can use to hit them. It's nonsense. It's just you're at such a huge disadvantage right from the get-go, and that's, to me, a big problem. It's fine. I mean, we'll beat it. It's okay. Again, the game looks great. It sounds great. I love the controls, you know, all that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna definitely share my feelings on stuff like this. Boy, like, and to me it shows that it's badly made for the boss, because the level, I've obviously gotten super good at the level. Like, the level is not a challenge at all. The first couple times, you know, the level kicked my butt, but now I'm very familiar with it and got through it, and that's to me, a product of, you know, like, reasonable level design, because that's how it should be. You should be rewarded by the fact that you've gotten better at something, right? You've practiced and it makes sense, or, you know, whatever. But why is that not happening now that I've had to play the boss 20 times or whatever it is? And I feel like I've gotten way better at fighting the boss, but I'm not getting rewarded for that, and that's a problem. I don't remember them enough to comment. I can say Mega Man X4 is my favorite. Oh, Mega Man X4, that's a good one. Here we go again. Rinse and repeat, my friends. All right, let's go. That was good. Shit. That was good. All right. Damn it. It's like there's always some other way to get hit. I'm doing so well. Thank frickin' God! Woo! Yeah, baby! Thank you. I never expected someone would come to rescue me. Thank you much. I'm still in shock. I'll return to our base when I'm able to walk again. You can go back now. I'll be fine. I hope you die. I don't care. Thank you for your cooperation, Zero. That is the Thunder chip, I presume. You must get it before you return to the base. All right, fine. You got the Thunder chip. All right, get me the hell out of here, please. But I can't even leave? All right, so we have to go this way. Oh, Christ. All right. Thanks, Sloth Star. Appreciate you. I don't care about the elf. Just go. Oh my God. The doors are very particular. Okay. No, it's really good to know. Really good to know. You are Zero, the legendary. I'd like to ask you to help again when you have time. That is, if you don't mind doing us favors, please come and talk to me. I'll be waiting for you. By the way, if you go to the engine room downstairs, you'll find engineer named Surveu. He asked me to give you this. It's called the escape unit. All right, that's good. You got these. All right, I want to. Let's go down. We'll talk to Survey or whatever, whoever the hell that is. Oh, let me finish reading chat. By the way. Slow Star was saying in Mega Man 02, the intro stage has these golem things, and hitting them with the sword is so hard because you can barely reach them. And not using the sword takes too long, so I feel you on the hitboxes. Satisfying victory. It was, Darth. Absolutely. I think the main issue here is when he tries to do a turnaround to get a slash in as Aztec Falcon dashes past. The last messes up his movement and he bumps into him. The end. GG, no more game after this. Lag, not last. Yeah. Just walk right. Thank you so much. By the way, the game doesn't save automatically. Make sure you save before leaving. Ooh, God. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I don't even know, where do I save? Is there a particular place that I save? Like, the game hasn't, it hasn't done a good job of like teaching me about the systems of the game. Okay, talking to Seal for now. I'm getting ahead of myself. My name is Surveu. I don't know how to pronounce it. As you can see, I'm a Reploid engineer. Seal and I have been researching and conducting experiments on entities called cyber elves. They were kind enough to spare me an engine room which I modified to be my laboratory. Okay. So what was the point of seeing this guy? I'm too busy to ask old Andrew to tell me about his times, but you should try to keep him company and listen to what he has to say. It's helpful and informative to spread Time. Okay. I think his name was meant to be a play on serve you. The save system is gate kept by the impossible boss. She will ask you to save before doing that mission, and that's the only time you can save at that point. Now you've beaten that mission, you can finally save. It's kind of okay. All right, let's go save, please. I'm not trans. One more. Here we go. Huh? I don't want to do either. Okay, so this is bizarre. How about continue the game? Why is there... I don't understand. Maybe you guys know better than me. So, do I load the data that I just saved? You can press B. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Alright. So I think we're good. So if I quit... Yeah, if I quit, we'll come back here. Alright. Sounds good. Well, I'm just so excited that we finally beat the boss. Jesus Christ. Oh, what a great tune here. The game has unfair expectations, takes for granted, will read its mind. Yeah. We did it! We made progress! I love that. That is so badass. Anyways. Again, Darth, I hope you understand my frustrations. Again, I always express myself honestly. The game seems fun. Seems cool. I love the graphics. I love the way it looks. I love the sound. I just hope that it, that's very playable. So, Slowstar, I really appreciate your insights and just, general help on the game. That was awesome. Well, yeah. Well, Darth, I always think of you. You requested Nosferatu and... what's it called? What was the puzzle game? Alundra. Right? Didn't you request Alundra also? I think you did. You are Fatal Labyrinth. But you requested Alundra, right? Oh, and Alundra. Yeah. Yeah, you're something else. So. But I would say the channel would not be the same without you, so I appreciate you very much. No problem, Mega Man Zero is extremely unforgiving, probably the most unforgiving of all the MMZ games. Well, what I'll say, Slowstar, is when I beat the game, it's going to feel like a real, legit accomplishment. So, even if it's extremely bumpy along the way. Alright, friends. Well, Icarus was here earlier, so I feel like, because he supports the stream so much, I think that's where the raid's gonna go. No, Saber. Nope. Nope, it shouldn't be shared with all. The other MMZ games are made better than this one. They definitely improve the series as it goes on. Alright, that's good to know. Alright, friends. I think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow in the late morning. I'll probably do Ancient Cave Dives. I'm not sure. I haven't decided completely. But I'm going to do a bonus Friday stream. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it very much. And I also appreciate all the conversation that we had earlier and all of your thoughts and feedback on everything that's going on. So, as always, be honest, speak your truths, express your thoughts in a straightforward way. I'm House of Grind. On this channel, we love metal. And Retro, please go say what's up to Icarus. I hope he's not too drunk or high, to be honest with you. But he supports the channel, and I just figured I'd send you all over there. So have a great night, everyone, and I will hopefully talk to you in about 12 hours. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. Be well.